Hey everybody, Tim Kest here. I'm currently in New York City where I just attended a large anti-Donald Trump protest. They were calling him racist, sexist, anti-gay, and even compared him to Hitler. While everyone was distracted by the Donald Trump show, they forgot to look at the shadow who was lurking just behind. Ted Cruz has a real shot of winning the Republican nomination. And if you don't focus on him, you might not realize there's a chance he could be worse than Donald Trump. Now, I know a lot of you support Donald Trump and don't think that he's bad. You think he's fantastic, and Ted Cruz is just terrible. And I know a lot of you think Hillary is just as bad too. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to focus on those who oppose Donald Trump, why they oppose him, and why I think Ted Cruz just might be worse. So here's the thing. What if I told you that Donald Trump has called for taxing the rich? Because he did. In an interview with CNN and in several other occasions, he has said the wealthy who are using tax loopholes should not be allowed to do it, and they should pay more in taxes. And what if I told you Donald Trump actually defended Planned Parenthood? And this happened not too long ago on the debate stage. He said many women use Planned Parenthood for practical reasons. Now, he did go on to say he would defund them due to them providing abortions. But what front-running Republican has ever called for taxing the rich or defended Planned Parenthood in any way? Now, for everyone calling him anti-gay, Donald Trump has opposed sexual orientation discrimination in the workplace, even saying he'd like to see an amendment to the Civil Rights Act to protect those based on their sexual orientation. What Republican has ever said anything close to that? You've got Ted Cruz, who has called gay marriage in this country a crisis. You've got Ted Cruz, who's saying he also wants to build a wall on the southern border, going so far as to comparing it to Israel and their wall with Palestine. Finally, the worst part is the video that surfaced showing Pastor Kevin Swanson openly calling for the execution of homosexuals and going as far to say he is not afraid of prison, and then introducing future President Ted Cruz. So look, I'm not making this video to support or oppose any candidate. I try to say this as much as possible because I'm not endorsing or supporting or opposed to any candidate. I could make a list of why I think every candidate is bad. I can make a list of why I think they're good, but none of them really represent my views. So it's important for all of you to remember, there will never be a candidate who will represent you 100%. And all of the candidates are trying to say whatever they can to appeal to the biggest audience possible so they can get your vote. And that being said, there are still many more rallies to come. The Republican convention and the Democratic convention are still several months away, and the general election several months after that. So I will be covering these rallies, I will be covering protests, so make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram @TimCast. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos, on-the-ground coverage and documentary. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.